Welcome to our channel. Today at Wholesale Supplies Plus, we're making emulsified sugar scrub. If you've ever gotten a recipe from our website, you've probably noticed we have about 100 sugar scrub recipes. Everything from ready to scent to do it all yourself. But there's something super satisfying about making a sugar scrub completely from scratch. I know, it sounds complicated, but don't worry. I'm here to walk you through it, and Gia, as always, will be your hands. The first thing you're gonna need is sugar. Then emulsifying wax, soft and silky, shea butter, ultra refined, stearic acid, sweet almond oil, preservative, water soluble, rosemary oleo resin extract, camelina oil, lemon essential oil, and golden pineapple yellow mica powder. First things first, you're gonna get out a scale and a pot. To this pot, we're going to add 7.45 ounces of sweet almond oil, 1.45 ounces of camelina oil, 1.45 ounces of stearic acid, 3.35 ounces of shea butter, and 1.45 ounces of emulsifying wax. Because we are making this sugar scrub from scratch, I'd like to go into a little bit about why we're adding each ingredient. Oils, for example, are there to moisturize the skin. Because sugar scrub is abrasive and is meant to take away dead skin, we still want to add some of that moisture back into our skin. Any cosmetic oil can be used in sugar scrubs, but we prefer oils with excellent glide. For example, avocado oil, apricot kernel oil, evening primrose oil, rice bran oil, and sweet almond oil are some of our favorites. Your butters are going to do the same thing. Add some of that moisture back into the skin. Butters also add an extra touch of luxury to the emulsified sugar scrub. Mango butter, sow butter, and shea butter are popular choices, but you could also use a slightly harder butter or any cosmetic butter blend. Stearic acid is pretty short and to the point. It hardens and gives body to your emulsified scrub. It also aids in stabilizing the emulsion. And last but not least, emulsifying wax. This is what binds the ingredients together and gives the scrub that consistency that you're looking for. This ingredient is the main difference between traditional sugar scrubs and emulsified sugar scrub. Once you've added all of your ingredients to your pot, take out your hot plate, or a stovetop is also fine, and heat the ingredients until the butter begins to melt or is in a fluid state. Every once in a while, one of the butter chunks will stick to the side of the pan, so make sure you're taking a metal spoon and stirring every so often. This also helps combine all the ingredients as they're heating up. Another thing worth mentioning is to remember that everything has a flash point. We cannot stress this enough. We usually melt our oils and butters on medium heat to prevent burning them. Remember that when your oils and butters are melting, it's okay to take it off the stovetop with just a couple chunks in it left. These will melt as you continue to stir, even after you remove it from the heat, which in the end is almost better because once we remove it from the heat, we're gonna need to allow the temperature to drop to about 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Before we can do anything else with the recipe. So now that we're at that point in our own recipe, grab your hand mixer and mix this mixture for about, give or take, 5 minutes. And allow the liquids to cool to, again, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. To help it cool, you could also place the liquid into the refrigerator for even faster cooling. But don't leave it in there too long, because then they will solidify again, and that would just be a mess. Once you think the liquid is cool enough, bring it back to your workspace and get out your scale. As always, we're using a temperature gun to double check the temperature, and it looks like we're good, so we can go ahead and move on with the rest of our recipe. Next step is to add 0.95 ounces of fragrance oil. We are choosing to use lemon essential oil. Being that sugar scrubs are meant to stimulate the skin and invigorate the body, we figured it was fitting. Lemon is also a good one to blend. While I love lemon and it's so good on its own, experimenting with blending essential oils is going to give more of a spa-like fragrance. It's also a good way to get creative and come up with something something unique to your brand. 0.25 ounces of preservative because water will come in contact with this product and we don't want to scrub with bacteria or mold. 0.05 ounces of ROE to extend shelf life, and then 1/4 teaspoon of golden pineapple yellow mica powder to give it some color. Grab your hand mixer and whip these ingredients together. Allow the mixture to cool to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. A question we often get is, how do emulsified sugar scrubs differ from regular sugar scrubs? And the answer to that is the emulsifying wax. This creates a luxurious, unique application. It helps adhere better to the skin for better exfoliation and will rinse off without leaving your skin feeling greasy or oily. Also, when emulsified sugar scrubs are exposed to waters, it gives you a creamy exfoliating lotion type experience versus leaving your skin with that, again, oil or greasy feeling. There are definitely benefits to both types of scrubs, and really it comes down to customer preference. You might have customers that love and are loyal to one or the other, so always keep that in mind. Now that your base is complete, you'll need to get out a large bowl to pour this mixture into. This is where your recipe is going to start to get a little redundant feeling because we're going to start adding the sugar. In total, we are going to add 31.65 ounces of white granulated sugar. We also recommend sifting your sugar just to avoid clumps in the sugar scrub. As you can see, we are not adding all of the sugar at once. Adding the sugar little by little, mixing in between, allows for it to be fully combined with your base without creating clumps as well. While this recipe's formula is made up of about 66% sugar, which will end up creating a thicker consistency, you could do as little as a cup to create a more fluid scrub. If you add less sugar, it will affect the number of jars you are able to create. This is just another thing that is a personal preference. Again, feel free to alter the recipe to make it your own. On another note, white granulated sugar provides the scrubbiness for emulsified sugar scrubs. The small grain size is gentle enough to use on the face if you decide to make it a face scrub, but this is also nice for your hands and feet, which brings me to my next point. Emulsified sugar scrubs are so versatile. Whether you have oily, dry, sensitive, or combination skin, these scrubs can provide the right balance of exfoliation and hydration. As I've mentioned many times before throughout this recipe, the potential for customization allows for a diverse selection of ingredients, catering to the needs for all types of skin. Whether you need extra hydration, anti-aging benefits, or soothing properties, your recipe can be formulated to address various skin concerns. Plus, being that the scrub is emulsified means that ingredients like essential oils, vitamins, and antioxidants are more effectively delivered to the skin, providing maximum benefits. This absorption helps to enhance the overall effectiveness of your skincare routine. The active ingredients can work more effectively targeting specific skin concerns such as dryness, dullness, and uneven texture, which also ensures that the skin receives a concentrated dose of these nutrients with each use, which then can promote healthier and more radiant skin over time. Okay, enough about the benefits of sugar scrub because I truly could go on and on. Now that we are finally done mixing our scrub, we can get out our containers. We are using the 8-ounce clear heavy wall plastic jar 89400 with the 89400 black flip top cap, no liner. Have you ever tried untwisting the cap in the shower as it repeatedly slips out of your hands onto the floor? Not today! Once twisted on, the cap actually has a snap closure, making it easily accessible in the bath or shower. Go ahead and scoop your sugar scrub into your jars and twist on your lid. This exact recipe should make 6. That's all for this recipe. What do you think? Do you like making your own sugar scrub from scratch? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you later!